debut. He will be up against Lance Lynn for Chicago over there. But earlier,
Javier to Tim Anderson. We're underway. And the first pitch is up and in, ball one. That's advantage Astros, but it wasn't the case last night as Anderson misses. And up and in, ball four. Javier walks Tim Anderson to start, gets his first major league start. And Elvis Andrus will bat ninth and first base. He was a perfect 13 of 13 last year in steals, and there's a swing and a miss. Lead for Anderson, but the pitch home instead, a swing and a miss. And Christian Javier has his. There goes Anderson, big jump. Maybe no chance for Maldi. He couldn't have
on the hitter at home plate. Huge jump for Tim Anderson. You could kind of see him. Javier never really stopped him.
A reminder as you watch, Javier can only go over to first twice, or if he steps off the rubber, that counts. Two on Benintendi. As Benintendi, the big acquisition by the White Sox in the offseason. 1-2 pitch is fouled straight back. Benintendi, always a pesky hitter, staying alive at 3 games with the Yankees, 93 with the Royals. To second base, David Hensley's first chance of the season. First pitch, foul tip by Eloy Jimenez, 0-1. Issue with the pitch comp. Pitch home is popped high in the end of the inning, but it's going to drift about 3 rows before. He's hitting the left center field. The White Sox this ball with Jimenez on a 1-2 pitch. Has an arm.
His hands above the baseball nicely, drives in the first run of the game.
Moncada, now age 27. Played Javier, waits for it to come down and makes the quick train. Jeremy Pena last night started out the game until he hit Yordan Alvarez with a pitch. As Pena chops one to third, that wasn't until the 7th inning from Framber Valdez in terms of using pitch com from a pitcher's perspective, but to Justin Verlander in the Cy Young Award last year. Here's Alex Bregman. And he will flag it down as he crosses onto the wall.
Going to sink or cut.
One guy who likes sitting on that velocity is Yordan. Pitch with that delivery from Dylan Cease in the 7th inning. He would eventually come around on a. He doesn't look like he needs many more at-bats than what he accumulated this spring, as he looked
very delicately throughout the year.
For Benintendi, Lance Lynn with a one.
Know the rest of the story. He signed that 5-year contract extension, thinking about the opportunity from the Astros, and he's just getting started. TKGM, Dana Brown, of course, got and great ability. That's huge long term.
He gets a chopper off the bat of Gavin Sheets. David Hensley
allowed, and the walks. So that's pretty impressive stuff to be able to maintain the power numbers staying the same.
Yasmani Grandal delivers into center field. And then you got a bunch of guys bunched up between 195 and 200. But that is a big jump. Javier has already allowed more hits. The Phillies, he allowed a total of 1 hit. 2 here. Hensley will shuttle to Jeremy Pena, who makes the turn. In 1,270 games with the White Sox, a break. The catcher Yasmani Grandal before his first at bat. Full count against his former teammate Lance Lynn, and Lance misses outside with a fastball. And Lynn, instead, he watches one go above the yesterday and seeing how many of his teammates acknowledged him from across the way, and the outfield in 2022, because Abreu plays almost every game. So now it took some close pitches last night against the lefty Aaron to start the inning, and he gets Tucker fishing there. Now whoops, one back. It's 0-2.
A dream come true for Corey.
His first major league at bat.
Left for #1 of his career. Welcome to the club, Corey Julks.
In back where both guys had a hit in their very first at bat. Now David Hensley getting his first.
He was just quickly talking about how he worked really hard.
Taking it all in at first base. That is off the plate and something that did not happen. Pitch.
You can be all over the zone if you want, but if you're not getting that pitch up out over the plate, the Astros are going to test it.
He was aggressive. Foul tip on the fastball. It's 1-1. Myers 2 for 2 in his career against Lance Lynn. That time he tried to hold up on a pitch off the plate as well. 1-2 pitch is up, 2-2. And he gets Myers swinging for the second out. Big strikeout for
ball up in the zone. That pitch went exactly where he wanted.
Success against Lynn at the plate. Misses that first pitch as he misses the. And he pops this one up. Playable for Gavin Sheets and foul in this lineup. The White Sox don't have a whole lot of at-bats against Javier. 3 doubles and a home run as he takes one upstairs for a ball, 2-1. This year on June 19th. Andrews tried to hold up, cannot. It's 2 to go in 2021. Up and in. And it's in the air to right. Gold Glover hardly has to move. Minutes less than opening day. Larson continues to get on base at an incredible pace until the final week of the spring. Luis Robert missing that fast he was on. And Robert misses another fastball.
In the last 2 innings, get aggressive with the fastball, and there he goes again.
90% success rate yesterday across across baseball. That's right down above the knees either way. Yeah, explain that a little bit, Blummer. We've talked about it through the years, but there are certain
lay that gravity taking a hold of that baseball going down towards the earth. And if you, because you're used to trying to hitting on an uphill.
Little chopper towards Bregman on 2 hops. Alex will make the play to
like shortstop and kind of find your way to
in their career, which is astonishing. And Lynn was only 3 of 9 his first time around the lineup in first pitch strike, so a little bit. And he hits Pena.
Up and in, and he was able to get that front shoulder elbow out of the way, but now it gets that. Wow.
The Bulldog ran through that 88 playoff run.
But he's not afraid to hit batters.
This one out, but it's going to stay in play. Career against Lance Lynn. He takes one in for a ball, 1-0. One away from that magical 100 mark. Swings it from the knees, and Pena's
that hand signaling we're taking a look, and eventually now he's mentioning that they do want to check the headsets.
They're at second base either.
Yeah, diving in head first. Hit on both of those.
House or in the bowels of the stadium where they're set up. They have to determine things within 15-8. So maybe some of those close plays where the guy, the Pena thrown out, and Alvarez now with a 2-2 count. Rocketed, but hooking.
Wow, play.
Grabbed the chair.
Early lead in the goal. Right field line out.
And Jordan doesn't exactly hit soft liners. Now the count's 21 start. And there it is. Walk number 3.
We're adding on to those numbers as an Astro.
All right, long run for Colas. He'll have time to get there, and he puts it away for the final out.
76, where they won a couple. Braves going 11 straight times in the postseason, winning 1. The Yankees, WTK.
All right, Julia. 0-1 pitch to Eloy Jimenez is fouled straight back. It's 0-1-2 slider his first time up. This time he gets a better breaking ball. That's last night's game. And the breaking ball here, he hits the slider into right field. And Moncada has